There was a man named Renard. He grew up in Washington, D.C., in a neighborhood called Paradise. Funny name for a place full of pain. At 12 years old, he was selling drugs, carrying a gun, already living a life no child should live. For 10 years, he lived that life. Until at 22, he took a man's life. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Those mechanical doors slammed behind him. That sound, he said he never forgot it. Boom. You're here now. This is your life. Sitting in that cell, the weight of everything came crashing down, the crime, the guilt, the shame. 20 years. So he made a decision. He rigged his cell door so it wouldn't lock. He had a plan to end it all. He sat on his bunk, tears rolling down his face. 120 people outside making noise, chaos everywhere. But inside, Renard got quiet, and he heard himself say something he didn't expect. There has to be another way. He wasn't religious. He didn't believe in God. He hadn't prayed a day in his life. But the moment those words came out, he heard a voice, not loud, not dramatic, just two words. Try me. He said, I knew immediately it was God. Like I already knew whose voice it was. And in that moment, something broke open inside him. He went from ready to end his life to feeling something he had never felt in 22 years. Real love, pure love, unconditional love. He started talking out loud in his cell. You want me? You can have me. I'll never turn my back on you. He kept saying it for 10 minutes straight. His tears dried up. The plan, gone, replaced by peace. Fast forward, sentencing day. He takes a plea deal, 20 years. A pastor in the jail sees him come back and says, the Lord told me to tell you, you're only going to do 10 years. Reynard smiled, but inside thought, somebody like me doesn't get that kind of mercy. But then strange things start happening. Every prison worker who looks at his paperwork gets a confused look. One folds the paper and shows him the corner. 10 years. He argues with them. Please go fix it. I don't want false hope. But every prison, every case manager, every system all say the same thing. 10 years. Then his lawyer calls a reconsideration hearing without knowing anything. His lawyer says, how about we ask for 10 years? They walk into the courtroom. The judge looks at Renard and says, I remember what you said when I sentenced you stuck with me. I never forgot it. His lawyer asked for 10 years. The judge smiles and says, you got it. Reynard walked out after 10 years, a free man. 6 years later, he said something that stopped me cold. I have now been home more days than I was locked up. The time has erased itself. He said, I stand on two words every day. Left foot on try, right foot on me. Whatever you've done, however far you've gone, however broken you feel, God does not wait for you to clean yourself up. He comes to you in the cell. He speaks in the silence. Renard didn't have a rehearsed prayer. He simply said, there has to be another way. And God said, try me. That's all he's asking from you today. Two words that saved a man's life in a prison cell. Two words that changed his sentence. Two words that can change everything for you. Try him. I want you to think about something. Renard was in a prison cell. No hope, no future, no reason to believe anything could change. And yet, God found him there. Not in the church, not after he cleaned his life up, not after he proved himself worthy. Right there, in the cell, in the mess, in the darkest moment. That is who God is. He doesn't wait for you to have it all together. He meets you where you are. Maybe your prison isn't made of steel. Maybe your prison is a broken relationship, an addiction you can't shake, a guilt you've carried for years, a dream that feels dead, a season that won't end. God is in that cell with you too, and he's saying the same two words he said to Renard, try me. Not try religion, not try church, not try to be perfect. Try him, the real God, the one who meets you in the dark, the one who changes sentences, the one who makes ways where there is no way. If you're watching this today, this is not an accident. God sent this to you for a reason. Two words, that's all it takes. Try him.